Dear learners, here I am going to discuss exercise 10.5 of chapter circles of class 9. So, in first question, a figure is given and angle BOC here 30 degree, angle AOB is 60 degree, and we have to find angle ADC. So, as we know that by the theorem, angle subtended by an arc, complete arc, that AC, at the center is twice of the angle at remaining circle. So here complete angle AOC become, here angle AOC will be 60 plus 30, that is 90 degree. Okay, now by theorem, angle AOC is twice of angle ADC. Okay, so AOC is 90 degree and twice of angle ADC. This implies angle ADC will be half of 90, that is 45 degree. So this is first answer of first question. Now in second question, a figure is given and question is a chord of circle is equal to radii of its circle, radius of circle. So here AB is equal to OA and also equal to OB. It means OAB is an equilateral triangle, and we have to find angle subtended by this arc at minor arc as well as major arc. So let first in major arc angles, let this is point C. So in triangle AOB, AO equal to OB equal to AB, therefore triangle AOB is an equilateral triangle. Okay, therefore we know that each angle of an equilateral triangle is 60 degree. It means angle AOB is 60 degree here. So angle AOB will be 60 degree. Therefore angle ACB equal to, as we know that angle subtended by arc at center is twice of the angle at remaining circle. So this is 60, it means, and this angle will be twice of this angle. It means angle ACB equal to half of 60, that is 30 degree. Now we have to find angle subtended by this arc in major. Okay, angle subtended by this chord in minor arc. Okay, let this angle we have to find. So let this is point D, this is point D, let Q is here on next figure. So now is CADB, here CADB is cyclic quadrilateral. CADB is cyclic quadrilateral. So sum of opposite angles will be 180. So angle C plus angle D equal to 180. Therefore angle C plus angle D equal to 180. And here we have angle C equal to ACB, that is 30 degree. Here this is 30 degree. So put the value of C here 30 degree. So 30 degree plus angle D equal to 180. this implies angle D equal to 180 minus 30, that is angle D equal to 150 degree. Okay, so this is answer of second question. Now in question number 3, a figure is given. Here we see a figure. P, Q, R are 3 points on circle such that angle PQR equal to 100 degree, and we have to find this angle OPR. Okay, so angle sustained by an arc at center is double of the angle at remaining circle. So reflex angle POR, reflex angle here reflex angle POR, reflex angle POR equal to double of this angle, that is twice into 100 degree, that is 200 degree. Okay, so remaining this angle, simple POR angle, therefore angle POR equal to 360 minus 200. This angle is 200 degree. So and complete angle 360. So if you minus 200 from 360, we get this angle POR. So it is 160 degree. Now let this is angle 1 and this is angle 2. So now in triangle POR angle 1 plus angle 2 plus this is 160 degree, so plus 160 equal to 180. Angle sum property of triangle, all three angles of triangle is 180. Here angle 1 plus angle 2 plus 160, total become 180 degree. Now OP equal to OR, it means angle opposite to equal sides will be equal, means angle 1 equal to angle 2. So angle 1 plus angle 1 equal to 180 minus 160 as angle 2 equal to angle 1. So twice of angle 1 equal to 180 minus 160, that is 20 degree. So angle 1 equal to 20 divided by 2, that is 10 degree. So here we get required answer. Here angle 1 plus angle 2 160 plus 160 equal to 180. Here angle 1 plus angle 1 by 4, because angle 2 equal to angle 1. So twice of angle equal to 20. So angle 1 equal to half of 20, that is 10 degree. So and this angle 1 is equal to OPR. So this is required angle OPR equal to 10 degree. Okay, now it's question number 4 and 5. You may complete at home. Now I am going to discuss its question number 6. Okay. Question number of 6. Question number of 6 of this exercise is sixth question. ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral whose diagonal intersect at point E. Okay. If angle DBC equal to, let ABCD be cyclic quadrilateral. So let A, B, C and D be any cyclic quadrilateral. Okay. ABCD be any cyclic quadrilateral whose diagonal intersect at point E. Diagonal of these two diagonal intersect at point E. Okay. If angle DBC equal to 70 degree, this is 70 degree. Angle BAC is 30 degree. BAC is 30 degree. And find angle BCD. Angle BCD we have to find. Further, if AB equal to BC, then find angle ECD. ECD also we have to find. Okay. So let's start of solution of this question. First we have to find angle BCD. BCD means complete this angle. Okay. So here this is 70 degree. And this is, sorry, one point is missing here. Okay, point of the AB equal to point ECD. Okay, this is 70 degree and here we have 30 degree. So angles in same segment, one of theorem is angle in same segment of circle are equal. So in this segment CBAD, this segment complete arc is DBC and DAC, both the angles in same segment. These two angles are in same segment, so these two angles are equal. Angle DAC equal to angle DBC angles in same segment. Reason is angles in same segment. Okay, this implies angle DAC equal to 70 degree. This is also 70 degree. This implies angle BAD equal to 30 degree plus 70 degree, that is 100 degree. Okay. Now ABCD is cyclic quadrilateral. It means sum of opposite angles will be 180. So here since ABCD is cyclic quadrilateral, therefore angle BAD, this angle A, angle BAD plus angle BCD completes angle C. BCD equal to 180. Now we have angle BAD equal to 100 degree. So put the value of angle BAD, that is 100 degree plus angle BCD equal to 180. Therefore angle BCD equal to 180 minus 100, that is 80 degree. This is first result. Okay. Now in second part of this question, if AB equal to BC, then find angle ECD. ECD, only this angle. Okay. So here, since AB equal to BC, therefore let this angle be 1. So angle 1 will be equal to an 30 degree. Okay, as angle opposite to equal side are equal in measure. So since in triangle ABC, AB equal to BC, it means ABC is an isosceles triangle. So angles opposite to equal side are equal, that is angle 1 equal to angle 30 degree. Now BCD, angle BCD may be written as angle 1 plus angle ECD. This angle 1 and this part is complete BCD, and we have BCD is 180 degree, sorry 80 degree. So this is 80, and angle 1 equal to 30 degree plus angle ECD. So angle ECD equal to 80 minus 30, that is 50 degree. Okay. So this is second part of this question. Now question number 7. If diagonals of cyclic quadrilateral, if diagonals of a cyclic quadrilateral are diameters of the circle through the vertices of the quadrilateral, prove that it is rectangle. So it is easy question. You have to prove each angle is 90 degree. So easily prove. Now question number 8 of this exercise. Question number 8 of this exercise. Question number 8. Okay. At question number 8 of the exercise is given, if the non-parallel side of trapezium are equal, prove that it is a cyclic. Non-parallel side of trapezium are equal. Here let this is the trapezium whose non-parallel sides are equal. A, B, C, D, be any trapezium. A, B, C, D is trapezium such that AD is parallel to BC and AB is equal to DC. Non-parallel side of trapezium are given equal here. AB equal to BC means these two sides are equal, and we have to prove here ABCD is cyclic quadrilateral. It means we have to prove sum of opposite angles equal to 180. If we have to prove here, we have to prove ABCD is cyclic quadrilateral. That is, we need to prove angle A plus angle C equal to 180, or angle B plus angle D equal to 180, any one only. Okay. Now construction. In case of trapezium, we always draw a parallelogram, use properties of parallelogram. So produce AD to E such that EC is parallel to AB. Produce AD to E such that AB is parallel to EC. Okay. Now proof of this question. Since AD is parallel to BC given and AB is parallel to EC, AB is parallel to EC by construction, therefore ABCE is parallelogram. Opposite sides are parallel, so it means ABCE is parallelogram. Therefore AB will be equal to CE. AB equal to CE or EC as opposite sides of parallelogram. Okay. But we have AB equal to DC. AB equal to DC. Now here AB equal to EC and AB equal to DC. Since AB is common in both these equations, so EC will be equal to EC, AB equal to EC and AB equal to DC. It means EC equal to DC. Therefore EC equal to DC. It means let this angle be 1 and this angle be 2, that is angle 1 equal to angle 2. Okay, now let this is angle 3 and this is angle 4. Okay, let this angle be 5. Now angle 4 plus angle 1 equal to 180. Angle now angle 4 plus angle 1 equal to 180 as a linear pair. Angle 4 plus angle 1 equal to 180. Now we see that angle 1 equal to angle 2 and 3 plus 2 also equal to 180. co-interior angle. Angle 3 plus 2 equal to 180. Therefore, angle 3 plus angle 1 equal to 180, as angle 1 equal to angle 2. So we may replace angle 2 by angle 1, as 2 equal to angle 1. Therefore, angle 3 plus angle 5 equal to 180, as angle 1 equal to angle 5. Since angle 1 equal to angle 5 alternate angles. So here we consider angle 3 for the angle A. This implies angle A, and angle 5 for angle C equal to 180. It means ABCD is cyclic quadrilateral. Therefore, ABCD is cyclic quadrilateral. Okay. This is question number 8 of this exercise. Now, next question of this exercise is question number 9. If the circle is not taking two sides of triangle as diameter of them, point of intersection of the circle lie on third side. Okay, so I am going to discuss question number 10 of this exercise. Question number 10 of this exercise. Okay. Question number 10. Question number 9 goes to homework. So question number 10. If circles are drawn taking two sides of triangle as diameter, let ABCD be any triangle. ABCD be any triangle, and two circles drawn taking as sides as its side diameters. Okay, so here the correct figure is okay. Okay, and its diameter is here. So one of the side of the triangle is this, that is A and this is B, and let another circle here C. Now condition of the question is, if circles are drawn taking two sides as diameter, these are diameter of two circles, okay, Then prove that point of intersection of these two circles lie on third side. Means let this is point D and we have to prove BDC are collinear. Okay. So join common chord of these two circles to prove BDC is a line. Okay. Construction. Join A to B. Now proof of this question is, since AB is diameter and we know that angle in semicircle angle in semicircle is right angle is 90 degree. Therefore angle ADB equal to 90 degree. Similarly, AC is diameter therefore ADC angle ADC equal to 90 degree. Now this is 90 and this is also 90, so sum of these two angle is 90 plus 90, that is 180, or 180 means this is straight angle, so BDC are collinear. Now angle ADB plus angle ADC equal to 90 plus 90, that is 180. This implies angle BDC equal to 180, that is straight angle. Okay, straight angle, so BDC are collinear, or BDC is a line. So as proof, it means BDC is a line. Okay. Next question. That is question number 11. Question number 11 of this exercise. Question number 11. ABC and ADC are two right triangles with common hypotenuse AC. ABC and ADC are two right triangles with common hypotenuse AC. Prove that angle CAD equal to angle CBD. Here ABC and ADC are two right triangles. So with common hypotenuse AC, let this is AC, okay, and two right triangles ABC, ABC, okay, and one of the right angle is given ADC. Okay, now we have to prove angle CAD equal to angle CBD. So before proof of this question, here we see that with common hypotenuse AC, two right triangles are given. This may be a vertex will be opposite to AC. Now taking AC as diameter, draw a circle. Okay, taking AC as diameter, if we draw a circle, this circle must pass through B and D, as AC is diameter and angle in semicircle is 90 degree. Okay, since we know that angle in semicircle is 90 degree and AC is diameter, it means this is semicircle, so circle must pass through from these 2 points B and D. Now complete circle will be like this. Okay, so now we have to prove CAD, here CAD, this angle, and from same point CBD, okay, join these 2 points, so CBD. Therefore angle CAD equal to CBD, as angles in same segment. Okay, and we know that angles in same segments are equal. So in this case CAD equal to CBD, because from these 2 points C and D, this is CAD, and from this point CBD. So this is these angles are in same segment, so must be equal to each other. Now adapt the question number 12 in your homework. So this is your exercise 10.5.